Okay, guys. Let me see. I'm just going to get my bouzouki up and running as usual. Okay. Testing 1, 2. Make sure my levels are right as well. Okay. Okay. I think everything is good to go. Just activate bouzouki. Okay. Radio. Welcome everybody. Yeah, so as usual, these videos will be saved to the live. So if you're watching this live, great. And if you're watching the rerun of it, good as well. Feel free at any stage, guys, to leave a like or a comment or anything. If you have any questions, like do put in the little script underneath the description there, just type in whatever you like. I probably won't know the answer to most questions, but I will find out. I'll do my best to find out. Okay, so it's practice with me anyway. We have an Ask Me Anything session tomorrow, so if you're about for that as well, I will be here. Okay. Also, if the levels are okay, that would be great if you could let me know, guys. You know, if there's, you know, the audio and everything, you can actually hear me, and if you can actually see me as well and hear the bouzouki. If that all comes through, let me know. Okay. Let's see. I shall keep the comments open just in case anyone asks anything, but everything else she'll just squish. Okay. Joys of modern streaming. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we have today. I think I've got something already prepared from Olivia Barrett. So if you guys don't already know this, I take a lot of stuff from Olivia. She's given me permission to sort of use her Facebook tunes as sort of an example of how to accompany. So yeah, head over to Olivia's Facebook and you'll find hundreds of tunes that are there already. I think she posts at least one every week, and she's been doing that for ages. So, you know, there's bound to be hundreds of great fiddle tunes, and she's obviously a professional musician, and she has an album out and everything. So do check out the album, because I'm working my way through that and making up my own accompaniments to that. So that's going to require a bit more of effort, and rather than just these sort of live streams. So that may take a while for me to show that to you guys, because that's a long while, because that's a working project. Okay, let's have a look-see at our tune for today. Hopefully you guys can also see my desktop. Okay, so this is what I got from her Facebook. This is Olivia playing Limerick Lassies. Great tune, although I think I know it maybe in a different key. We'll work it out. Here we go. Oop. Such a nicer version than the one I know. That makes me want to learn the tune properly. Okay, let me hear that again. So usually when I practice, guys, you can tell, some of you may have heard me like sort of hum, try to find the tonic. Okay, that's really, really super important when you're accompanying anything. Is you may want to ask the first time, you know, you're doing this in a session, you know, does anyone know the key? But try to wean yourself off that and find the key yourself. If anything, there may be musicians who want to know, do you know the key? So if you're listening out in a sort of session environment, try and imagine there's like a drone or something going along with the tune. That's what I was doing there. Dum, dum. Hopefully you guys can hear that. So if you can, give us a thing in the chat there, just to let me know that everything is okay audio wise, that it's not too loud or I'm too loud. Okay, so I might listen to that a couple of times. That is a really, really nice version. There's about 4 parts to this tune as well, so it's a wee bit trickier than the norm. Okay, so let me see if I can open up my other cameras. I'm using my mobile phone today, which is always fun, to actually record. There's an app on it called OBS Camera. That's always fun to use, but it means you sometimes get a really weird angle of my bouzouki, so I'm just going to make sure that you get a proper angle of it and you're not looking up my nose or something. Okay, so let's see if I can just move that. I think that should be okay. Yeah, actually I'll take it out of its case. It might make it easier. Yeah, that should be easier. Okay. Now, if I go to my bouzouki, hopefully you guys can see. Yeah. Yeah, it's still, I think it's my microphone. Yeah, it's actually my mic. I was wondering what was making that shadow. It's the microphone. Okay. Actually quite dark as well, so yeah. Let's see. Give it a sec, guys, while I just get another light, because that looks, on the little picture here, you can hardly see the strings. So it's kind of hard to make out what I'm hitting there. So give us a sec till I sort of find another light. It'll be 2 seconds here. I just put you back to the streaming for a second. Okay, I think I've got a good light for it. There we go. Just to make it a wee bit, it seems very dark for some reason. It wasn't like that last time. So, let's see. Hopefully that's lit it up a wee bit. Let's see. Is that any better? It might be the angle. Let me see if I can get a better angle. I move the phone out of the way for a sec and just let me see. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that's slightly better. I think it's the shadow of my hand. Wasn't that bad before? Okay. Well, that's as good as I can make it. Alrighty, so if we zoom in to my bouzouki just for a sec, I'm going to find a decent key to put this into. So I'm going to listen to this tune a couple of times just to make sure that I get the original key, and then I'll have to put it into a key that kind of suits my playing. Let's see. Bring up the wee app as well. Reverse chord. There he is. I have no idea what capo this is. I have no idea what key she's playing this in. So this is all new to me as well. That's the whole point, is it's meant to be practice, practice with me. So most of the time I will not know what's going on. So most of the time I don't anyway. So I'm going to put this back to the start, and this might loop it a few times. Let me see. Loop. Where's loop? Loop. There we go. Here we go. Capo on 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if I actually show you guys my desktop just for a second, what I try to do is, it's in the key of E, which is actually a lovely key. It's a far nicer, brighter key. And what I might do is try and loop it so that it sounds continuous the whole way through. I think at the moment there's just like a little slightest bit of a pause when I play that. Yeah, okay. So if I open that in, let me see, Pigeon, I think is the name of the... Yeah, that's better. Okay, so yeah, Martin, you saying that sounds fine? That sounds okay. Does it still sound okay, even though I switched over the audio to a different thing? So, guys, this is my first week using this app here, Fission, just to loop quick because apologies for my voice. At the best of times. The app that I was using before, when you're using just your Apple computer, it uses a program that's built in called QuickTime Player. Now, the only problem with QuickTime Player is even when I loop it, there's always a slight pause, like the program has got to restart itself. So when I was listening to this the last time and playing it, even though I put it on the loop and get to the ending of it, it's still like there's a split second pause, but it's enough to put you off, that you can't just play the whole way through. So if you listen just to hear, I'll go back to the start and there's a slight pause, a slight gap. See what I mean? There was like a pause there, and that just makes, looping it completely pointless because it's going to put you off every time. Whereas I think in this one, when I get to the ending of it, there's no break at all. It just knows to go back to the beginning. So hopefully this sounds okay to you guys. So if you're watching this on the replay, let me know. This app called Fission. Is Fission good or not? Is it better than QuickTime Player? And I want it to be loud as well. So hopefully you guys can actually, hear the thing. So let me see if it just, I think it's selected everything there, hasn't it? Yeah. Whoops. Okay, let me see. I think that's as much as I can turn that up. So if it needs to be louder, do let me know and I can go into OBS and do that. At the moment, it looks like it's loud enough in my OBS, but I can't really hear what you guys hear. So here we go. I'll just keep playing through it and you let me know if this is too loud or too quiet, or am I too loud or too quiet? think I've got the hang of the tune. Let me see. You're coming through louder. Let me see. Am I coming through too loud? That's the problem. You're coming through louder now. Let me see. MP3 is a little loud over. Really? Oh my goodness, I thought I was playing too loud. Radio. Okay, I'm gonna lash it out. So no holds barred, guys. If you're wearing headphones now, be careful, because I'm gonna lash the hell out of this. And if it's really loud, just let me know. I'm gonna see how far can I push it. This is the week for me pushing it. Okay, so I'm gonna play the bouzouki as loud as I can. As loud as I can withstand it from my headphones, because I was really holding back there, thinking I was drowning out the fiddle, which is really, really bad, as anyone in a session will tell you. So I'm just going to play my normal level, and you guys let me know if that's too much, and then I know to sort of pull back a wee bit. So I'm going to go again, and this time, yeah, hold on to your whatever. Here we go. Missed that. That's about the 5th time I've missed it. Okay, so yikes, my volume control is going yeah, it's way too much. Yeah, this is why OBS is so great, because OBS will allow me to go twice as loud as that, and there's no way I can't even hear. I can barely hear the fiddle over my headphones, which is why I thought I was drowning her out. So if that sounds really bad, guys, do let me know. That's the only way I learn. For my own audio system, do I need to sort of turn up the fiddle and turn me down? Okay, so it is a reel. There's 4 parts to it, even though I keep forgetting the third. There is 4 parts to this reel, so apologies for my really bad playing that. For about 5 times in a row I kept forgetting the third part. Well, actually, there is versions of this tune where it is only 3 parts, but it's 4 is far better. Nice to have a reel in 4 parts. Okay, so capo goes on 2. That's the first thing. Bing. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And see how the tune I am. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Don't ever do what I'm doing, tuning with a capo on. Yeah. Okay, so the main chords that I'm finding in this guy, well, obviously, if I just scroll down a wee bit, you've got your E power chord, okay, which is the boom. That is my go-to, okay, whenever I'm learning a tune, that is my go-to key that or chord that I'm looking for. So when I was listening to her at the very start, I was doing like a drone. Some of you guys may have heard me sort of, moaning over that. So when she's playing, I'm trying to find that drone, that tonic. Because once I've got that, then I know where to add the capo. If I need to add the capo, I do need to add the capo. This is one of those keys, guys, that I struggle with, as you can tell. When I was playing through this, E power chord is on 2, capo's on 2 to create this E power chord, and I can't really play any other way in the key of E major. I know there's proper bouzouki players out there who are able to do this without a capo, but I'm not one of them. So I always add my capo on 2 for anything that's like an E minor or E Dorian, I suppose, or any of those modes that's around E. Capo goes on 2 for me. That's just because there's so many things. Like if you take the capo off and you're back into D, there are so many notes now that you need to sort of compensate for. You still got your C sharp, and you still have your F sharp, which are both in the key of E as well. But the problem with this about the capo is that you need a G sharp, and most importantly, you need a D sharp. So that immediately knocks out the 3. The lowest one, which is G, the 4th course. The 3rd course is D, so it knocks him out. And the 1st course is D. So G, D, and D. Out of the 4 strings, there's 3 of them that I can't really use in open tuning. So E major is one of those keys, or anything in E, it's one of those keys that you need to watch out for as a bouzouki player, because it kills all the resonance out of the instrument if you don't add a capo. That's why I'm forced to add a capo. As I say, there are proper bouzouki players who can get around it. With all these sort of crazy looking chords and everything going up and down the instrument. But I always try to apply as few fingers to the instrument as possible to let all these strings resonate. 'Cause to me, that's the sound of the instrument. The real sound of it is the sort of drone. And everything else is just little steps up and down to different chords. Yeah, so that's the first one then, is that E. Also, you need to take into account the step going down. Now, as you can see here, it's more of a B major chord, even though we're not usually using that top string. So it's really sort of a B major chord. Chord 5 is the key that we're in. We're in the key of E. Then B is your 5th chord away from that. So E, F, G, A, B. So that B. So B, D sharp, and B. And you can play the E if you like, and you end up getting this weird sounding or weird analysis from reverse chord. I just tend to consider it a B major chord, and still I strum that top E. So I would not analyze this in my head as an E major 7th note 3rd over D sharp. To me, that's a nightmare description of a chord. It's just a B major chord. Whether or not you're playing that top string, who cares? Okay, so you're going dum, bum, and then that's C sharp minor. Although most of the time I don't put in that at all. I just let that drone on. And let that be just drone. Sometimes I don't even have the G sharp. Okay, I just let it drone. And then, yeah, you're sort of chord 5 again. You're 6 this time. They're considered a sus4. So yeah, with the E, this is considered a sus4. If you move that up, then you've got your B5. And that's really all the chords that I'm using aside from the A. And that's really important in the 4th part of this tune. You'll see that da 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 da. So I'm going to play it a few more times just to see if I can figure out a nice counter melody to it. And also figure out there's chords in the 3rd part that I'm making an absolute mess of. And I want to come up with something nicer. Is there any way I can slow this fella down? Probably not. Let's see. Because at the moment it's a wee bit fast to figure out stuff. Let's put him into, if we copy this, sorry, just show you what I'm doing. If we copy this and paste, I'm going to call this slow. Maybe take it down to about 80% or so. That's usually what I do. I'm going to open this in my trusty pitch switch somewhere. I have to open pitch switch here and slow him right down. Okay, to about 85, maybe. That's here. Yeah, about 80%. Okay, so I'll save as slow version of this tune. Actually, I think if I just click save, it should work, shouldn't it? Oh, I'll just do save as, who knows. Save as, go into where I've saved this, which is in, where are you guys? You're instrumental tuition, aren't you? You're not, you're Bouzouki, and practice with me. And this is the 4th one we're in. And there we go, slow. So save over that, please. There we go. Gotta love technology. If it works. If I open this in Fission now, hopefully it's a slower version. And the original was this. Yeah, okay. Let's now use this one. Okay. So let's go from the start. So much nicer when it's in the key of E. there's a part in there where I'm getting, yeah, that fourth part actually. Dum-ba-dum. Do-do-do-dum. I know it starts in this A major chord. Dum-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. There's a chord in there I'm not getting. Yeah, it's right in there. Da-dum. Dum. Let's just be. Yeah, it could be not okay. So it's maybe just instead of playing this, add the. Oh, come on. There we go. Going between A and C sharp minor. I mean, that is not something I do often. Let me hear it again. There's a chord in there that I'm not too sure about either. Yeah, it's probably one of those chords I'm looking for. That's not a real sort of, you know, full triad. Maybe. Okay, the chords that I'm playing there. Oh my goodness. So rather than just playing my normal E power chord, I'm adding this to a G sharp, which gives us the, what do you call that song? Is it goodness, it's going back into my childhood. It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers one. Is it Scar Tissue actually? Starts off that sort of way. So yeah, maybe having that, and then instead of just going da da dum, which is what I showed you at the start. Ba bum. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't really know what chord I'm trying to do there because I don't either. D sharp minor, no fifth. Whatever. Or E flat minor, no fifth. I can't really. It's a passing chord. It's not a real chord. You're just using that. It sounds like a D sharp minor. What's a better way of thinking of that in the key? It's a chord 7 or something in the key of E major. Maybe it's better thinking of it as the D sharp and the F sharp belong to the chord of B. You know, this So there's your except now we've got it down here in the bass, bum, and the F sharp is the 5th, oops, of the chord. So if I added this in, I wonder, yeah, it's sort of beginning to come together a wee bit more. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, and this could be your So it's just another A major chord, first inversion, with the C sharp as your lowest note here in the fourth course, the C sharp here. So moving between those three is another option rather than just going da 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 da. Let's see if it works now. I'll go back to the start. Do boo boo do do. Okay. I think that was the chord I was looking for earlier, was this one. Rather than going up to here. So... yeah, okay, so those are other variations of that chord. If I go back here to... yeah. So your A major chord with the A up here. Sometimes nice to put that into. B power. Chord 5, you think of it that way. And then there's like E major over B, or sort of an E second inversion chord. And usually when I play that, that F sharp comes in quite a bit. Trying to think of a run going down. I'm way out of tune again. Nothing's in tune. Just gonna tighten this top string edge, getting a wee bit less. Let's try adding him back. Yeah, okay, so there's going to be quite a bit of that sort of open strumming strings. I'm going to figure out a nice little counter melody to this now. Where's that going to go in? No, that's going to go in somewhere in here towards the end of the third section. Yeah, this is actually going to be a nice one to do because you've got so much potential over those drones. There's too many different things I'm thinking of. I had to sort of pick one. Probably play that slow, but it's not going to be something I get used when it's up to full speed. Yeah, let's bring it back up to full speed because that's going to be the key here. If I open this in Vision as well, Vision. Let's see. Okay. Let's have a wee listen to it slowed down as well, just to sort. There's a couple of ideas that I have farting around there, as you guys could probably hear us messing around with loads of different things. But yeah, there's going to be a couple of occasions where following the actual tune. Okay, let's try it a wee bit slower just to hear. Okay, so let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to play the whole tune, but I just want the company figure there, something like. Let's try it from the start again. see. It's that second part. Let me see. I'm just going to show you guys what I see on my screen, just to give you an idea. This is from the second part here. Yeah. Way out of tune, but what can you do? It keeps getting sharper. Everything is too sharp. Okay. Yeah, it's just trying to tune to her, and also it just gets so warm in here. Let me see. Still too sharp. It's flat now. Sorry guys, two things. That's why I get this in tune, because it's like it was at least a semitone off, but it kept playing and playing. Yeah, it's these bottom strings are really tricky. I'll get there. There we go. Got one of them. Okay, I'm going to turn the power back on. Let me see. Yay, finally back. I'm probably way out of tune with Olivia. Okay, let me play. Trying to do like, I don't want to play the same melody. I'm trying to figure if I keep end up playing exactly what she's doing, or trying to do exactly what she's doing. I'm trying to do like a counter to it. So maybe. Like that, something like that, but not exactly that. Okay, let me see. I'll put it back up so you guys can see. Yeah, it could be that. Can't get this. Da, 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 ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. I nearly had it. Ah. Why is it so impossible for me to play this? It's not that hard. Yeah, I can play it slow, but in my mind I mix the two of them up. Let's hear it with the thing. I have to remember to go back to that string. I keep forgetting go back to the second chorus. Da 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 dum. And I practiced it wrong about 10 times now, which is bad. Never do that. You should always like take it slow and not do what I did and try and just bulldoze your way through it. Take it nice and... Because now I have to unlearn what I thought it was, and I had that wrong. So I'm now fighting myself. Da 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 dum. Then it wrong still. Da 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 dum. Anyway, that's gonna be something I'll have to practice even more, I think. That little section. Da da dum. The other nice thing about this, if I can bring this up for you guys, desktop again. Yeah, the other reason why I'm gonna enjoy using Fission a lot more is that I can put it into sections. So I think this is the second part. I just move that a wee bit. Oh, I've messed it up. Try it again. I think it ends there. Try it again. Wow. Okay, I think it was right maybe the first time. Try it again. Just a little bit there. Oh, I think it comes in just before. I thought I had that, but no. Okay, I've cut off too much. Is it this? Yeah, there's a wee bit I've missed here at the start. Is it from here? I wonder. Yeah. Okay, so split. There was a shortcut that used to be able to do this. I can remember what it was. So I know that it's from... I'll take a wee screenshot of it anyway, just so I don't lose it, because this is the part that I'm finding trickiest because I've practiced it wrong about 6 times. And I don't want to lose my spot, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of the exact seconds and milliseconds between these 2 points, and then I'll figure out a way around it. I thought I just hit split in the past. Oh no, that's what it was. Radio split, I need you to be there. And split, and then my other split is going to be up here. Split. Okay, and then I can rename this selection something different. Let me see, boom up inspector. Okay, so this point here, I'm going to name this as section, or B section maybe. B section. I can't spell. There we go. Okay, so you see the way it's changed to B section here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that very well on the YouTube videos. Get a wee bit bigger. Okay, that means I can practice that on its own. It also means that I can save that selection, you know, if I wanted to just practice the B section. So I think the Fission app is the way we should go with these practice with me sessions, because then I can take all the stuff we've done in the past and split it, you know, into parts like this. It makes it a lot easier to practice. So obviously then this first part would be our A section, I think. Well, we'll see. Sometimes things aren't as easy as I expect them to be. Okay, so we'll just play this. Yeah. Repeat. See the way it'll just keep repeating the A section, and then I can go into the B. If I don't select it, it will just go straight in. It'll just go straight into the B section. Yeah. So this is obviously then the start of the C section. Yeah, just there. That's where I want my split. And this is then the D section. Okay, so A, B, C. There we go. And enter. And then this should be the D to the end, hopefully. D. Yeah. So far more I can do with this app than with just the wee preview thing. So let me just do that C section, because that's the part that's quite tricky for me. Back to Bouzouki. Oh no. It was the B part. That's really annoying. I know what it is, and I can't. This I'll split it slow so you guys can at least see. It should be. I can't even play it slow. Okay, this is really infuriating. So now you guys know what happens to all of us. Oh, you would think I've been drinking. Maybe I should. There we go. That is not hard to do, guys. I'm making a pig's meal of it. It really is not that hard to do. Okay, so please, when you're looking at this, don't think, oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare. No, it's not. It's only a nightmare for me. Okay. That's the first time I've played it right. Okay, let's see if we can do that 50 more times. I'm sorry if, hopefully Olivia never sees this. She's like, you are butchering my music. So hopefully she never sees what I'm doing. Okay, so what the heck am I doing besides butchering this tune? She's going da 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 dum. Oops. Da 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 dum. Something like that, and I'm trying to do the opposite, going the other way. So she's going da 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 dum. She's going up, and I'm going to go da 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 dum. I'm going down. As opposed to I'm going. Okay, so that's what I always try to do to get like a counterpoint going. Try it. What would you call it? Oh, there's a name. Inversion, country motion. That's the word. Country motion. Going country motion to what Olivia's doing. Maybe I shouldn't. Not make it sound better. Now I have to get it out of my head again. Maybe it's my the maybe that's the thing. It's maybe my right hand that's the issue, not the left. And I ended up. I don't want to end on and up. Maybe start. Should be fine. I don't know why I'm finding this so tricky. You know what? I'm gonna go on to a different thing because you see, whenever you do it and it's fighting you, yeah, obviously I can't walk away for 10 minutes, otherwise you'd be staring at a blank screen. So I'm just going to move on to another section, and just know I have work to do on that B section. That's my homework. I'm just going to go back to the A section then. Oh, I've forgotten it. Oh, yeah. so the A section, you can either do it like low or high. I prefer mixing it. So you did. I'm just doing hammer-ons there for on that 4th fret as usual. For anyone who's in my bouzouki course at Top Score Music Academy, you'll know that I do that all the time on D. I'm just doing it in E. That's the only difference. Capo on 2. I don't do that afterwards. You know, it's a different thing for Mountain Road in the course. But the hammer-on is just a given. That's on the 4th, going up to the 6th, and then up to there. 7, so. Or I don't even do the 7. I just go back to the 3rd course. Yes. So. Oops, I've forgotten. If you haven't sussed it by now, you'll know that I'll just keep playing forever and ever until I'm 50 times in a row until it's right. If I make one mistake, I used to do that, believe it or not, shows you how much of a nerd I am when I was practicing. That I would do a tune like this 50 times, and if I make a mistake anywhere, I start all over again. Now, I recommend doing that if you have got patience. If you don't have patience, you don't want to kill the learning of the tune. You know, you don't want to be frustrated all the time when you're sitting down to practice and go, oh, here we go, here's another long slog just to get through this tune. I do it because you may have heard a lot of the time when I make a mistake, I laugh. So I find it funny when I come up with like, you know, like I hit a bum note or something. You know, now if I keep doing it, I do get annoyed. But sometimes I end up, oh, that sounds interesting or nice. I might try that in a different tune. That rarely happens, but so that's the low version, if I can remember it. Oops. Oh, sorry guys, I'm missing all the comments and stuff. Oh, yeah, Brian, no worries. Put that tune together. I see you tomorrow. Zoom tomorrow night. Oh yes, Zoom tomorrow night. Yes, for my course, and also for the Ask Me Anything beforehand as well, guys. I'll be around again for that. Yeah, go for it. So if for anyone who's new, who may come across this, I better actually talk to you. For anyone who's new, who's come across this channel just out of nowhere. Yeah, my name's Declan Plummer, by the way. I play trad stuff, and I teach trad stuff, and all other sorts of stuff as well, to be honest, like all classical stuff and jazz stuff and piano and tin whistle and stuff. But this is the bouzouki that I'm into at the moment, of teaching this as an online course. So anyone who's interested, head over to Top Score Music Academy. There's actually free stuff there. Just join the community, and you'll get, you know, free handouts and stuff. And there's a free lesson as well floating around, and it'll always be there. And if you are interested, there's a mini course, like a wee taster course that you can jump into. And if you really like that, there's the full course. And on Wednesday nights, I do online tuition for people as well, and that goes into the full course. So if you come to me for lessons and you've gone into the full course, you get all previous recordings. It's about, I don't know, about 18 or 19 hours of stuff in there at the moment, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. I have to edit it every week because, as you can see, I make a lot of mistakes when I'm learning new things. But all the stuff on tomorrow night is stuff that I teach, not stuff that I'm learning. This is stuff that I'm learning, as you can tell. So if you're interested, yeah, head on over. I'd love to see you. And yeah, it's a friendly little community over there at the moment. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join us. Yeah, so Brian in there in the comments is he's gonna pop in. So let me see if I can go back to. Yep, There we go. That's actually stayed in tune. Must be getting used to the heat in the room. Maybe doing it high once, or maybe low once or something. Kind of prefer the low one, to be honest. Whatever you like. Yeah, so the A section we kind of have. I've even got two versions of it. B section. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be. The other part now. I still need to work on that, obviously. But you get an idea if I slow it down. There's something about that that's messing me up. I forget to go back to him again, because we're going once, twice, 3 times. And I think it's 2, so I know I have to hit that second course 3 times. So that's once, twice, 3 times, and then 4 times after. So 4 times I'm hitting that course. No, that's not complicated. Yeah. Oh, that's just going to take some effort. Okay, C part. Oh. think what I'm doing there is... No. So the first time it's da-da-dum, this little hammer on to get that. What would that note be? That would be, yeah, your C sharp. See it there? Da-da-dum. That's why I've got to be careful the second time around, because it's not just a hammer on, and the second time around it's a proper melody note or accompaniment note. Actually, you can just leave my finger there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the C part is not as bad. This, for some reason, guys, that B section is really hitting me. The A section and the C section are actually quite straightforward in this. The D part, the final part. I think I just do chords for this. Yeah, so what are the chords? Just to show you the chords. Dum. A. Dum. So your B. sus4. Then your C sharp minor. And down to your B sus. Again, your B sus4. And then back to your A. So it's really just those three chords for the fourth part. And I suppose I go up to, to go back to the beginning again. It's just bum, 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 bum. That's sort of pretend A. For goodness sake. Actually, it's pretend B, I should say. I don't hold all three of those down, to be honest. I just do that. And that's enough to get me back to E power. Back to the start. Okay, so let's just do the D section a couple of times. a final blast at it, and I'll swear I'll leave you guys alone. I'm just gonna go and play it from the beginning again, fast up to full speed. Here we go. Okay. Anyway, so thanks very much, guys. For everyone who came and had a wee look see to see what we're up to, see what I'm up to. I'll just go back to normal screen. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave it there tonight, guys. That's like sort of a good stretch of the fingers, I think. A good 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah, I will have to practice that a wee bit more, obviously. And that B section really is tricky. It is for me anyway. It is actually going to be straightforward enough when you see it. When if you're in the course, if you're in my lessons, you'll see it broken down. It's actually a lot easier than the way that I was making it out to be tonight. So it will be there in the course. If you're interested in joining the course, the full course, head on over to Top Score Music Academy. It's there. It's one-time payment, so you can check out all the details there. You pay for it once, and it's continuously updated, guys. So it's not as if you pay for it and it never changes. I'm adding stuff to it now every week. So this will make its appearance at some stage once I've learned it, and then I'll teach it to the class. But I have to learn it first. I've got 3/4 of it anyway, and that B section is. But anyway, we'll leave it there tonight, and yeah, I'll see whoever is around tomorrow for Ask Me Anything. I'll be here again tomorrow, so check it out, guys. At I think it's at 5. I always have to check my calendar because I keep moving it. Yeah, it's at 5. It's usually 5 or 5:15. So it's at 5 tomorrow. I'll be back for Ask Me Anything. And then for anyone who's with my lessons, I'll be here tomorrow night. Well, not YouTube, but our lessons tomorrow night will be the webinar. Will start at 7. So yeah, great stuff. And I'll see you again next time. Take it easy, guys. Good luck with the practicing. I'm going to need it.